And thanks so much for joining me this evening. Um, I'm reading this book here by John M. Templeton called The Wild Wide Laws of Life. Very interesting book. I read it a couple of years ago and I've just gotten it and trying to read it again. I want to share with you something that John M. Templeton talks about here in just some snippets. He talks about self-control leads to success. And there are a couple of points here that I just want to share with you as we talk about the smart money tips today. He says here that if you are to succeed in life, it may become necessary to bring your methods of operation into an orderly process. I think what he's saying here is just be orderly in your life. Today, I was in giving a talk in Leeds to a group of business people as well as those some young professionals. And one of the things I talked to them about was closing the back door to your money, which I'll do a talk here in this podcast at some point. And what I said there was that one of the back doors to your money is being disorganized. Because when you're disorganized, you tend to forget to do things. And in the area of finance, and especially if you're in business, say for example, you're disorganized and you forget to file your tax return, you forget to, do compliance work, then you'll be charged money. Just a few weeks ago, I talked about filing of tax returns and encouraged people to do that. And actually, over 1.1 million people in the UK did not file their self-assessment tax returns on time. And HMRC, the Revenue Authority here in the UK, is going to collect over 110 million pounds. Can you believe that? And I'm sure the people who forgot to file their tax returns meant well, but in their busyness doing things, maybe they forgot and maybe disorganized here and there. I don't know the circumstances of why that happened, but I'm just trying to emphasize the point that being organized is very, very essential and important. I have made lots of mistakes as well myself in the past for being a bit disorganized. So I'm not saying that I'm a righteous guy who has never done that. I know the impact that disorganization can have in your life. And that's why I encourage you to do that. And if you're really to succeed financially, especially in making your money and managing your money very well, then you have to be organized. Your clients, for example, if you're in business and you're not very organized, then there can be a problem there. So it's an encouragement for you to be organized. He says, if you are to succeed in life, it may become necessary to bring your methods of operation into an orderly process. He further goes on to say, being prepared is often considered the first step in the order of success. And I somehow think I believe that's true. They say that when you're prepared, an opportunity meets you prepared. Some people call you lucky. But it's actually just that you're prepared for any eventualities. I don't know what you want in your life this year and what preparation kind of things you're doing to make sure that when the right opportunity comes, it finds you prepared enough to take advantage of it. Opportunities come just in windows. They call them windows of opportunity. And when one opens before you and finds you ready and prepared, then there you go. You hit what we call a jackpot. I think it was over the weekend, last weekend, when I heard a phrase that I have often heard, but it made a lot of sense to me when I heard it again this time. It was this, that there's nothing as powerful as an idea whose time has come. So I don't know what ideas you've been sort of having, ideas maybe for business, ideas for really taking your life to the next level, be it financially, be it relationally, be it business or whatever. I don't know what ideas you have, but when its time has come and finds you prepared, you will go from 0 to 100 like that. So preparation is very important. I think it's important that at any one time you get yourself always prepared for that thing that you want to achieve in your life. Keep reminding yourself about it. Keep it at the forefront of your mind. Wake up in the morning, look at it. In the evening, before you go to bed, have a look at it. Just keep it there. Our minds are very, very powerful. And if you sort of keep that thing that you want in your mind, opportunities and circumstances will start coming over to you and help you to realize that dream. Also, it's important to study your failures, learn from them, and then make a new attempt to achieve your goals. Failure is essential, is something that we can always yes, hello, all right, I'm coming. My dear wife is calling me for dinner. Yeah, this is the thing when you're doing lives and things happen like that, you just have to respond. Yes, so it's important to study your failures, learn from them, and then make a new attempt to achieve your goals. Failure is something that I think if you come to accept it as part of the journey to success, you will actually attain your success very, very fast. Some people fear failure that they actually get handicapped and never do anything. They never do anything. And I think that's not the way to go. So if this is one of the things that is stopping you from attaining what you want, you fear to fail, you fear the opinion of others, what others will say if you failed. And you know what? I think just get on with it. If you look throughout history of all the successful people that are there and those who live and succeed, if you fast forward, failure is part and parcel of success. In fact, many successful people say that fail forward, fail faster so that you can achieve. There is a lot that you need to deal with. And if you just sit in your comfort zone and say that I will not risk it, then you're guaranteeing yourself living a mediocre life. There is a great potential within you that has to come out, but also there is no guarantee for success. But if you go for it, there is a high chance that you will succeed. It's just sort of a law of probabilities. So on this final one, he says that banish any thoughts that say control over your life is held by another. You control yourself. Your life is in your hands. The illusion that someone else controls your life, you need to banish that. Because then if you feel like someone else controls your life, then you cannot make the necessary steps to attain the things you want to attain in your life. And when that happens, then you sort of start living a victim kind of mentality, blaming the world, blaming everyone else but yourself. You have absolute control over yourself. And if you embrace that thought that I am in charge, I am responsible for where I am and for where I want to go, be it relationally, be it financially. I talk more about financially because that's the forum I find that I have passion for. But in whatever area of your life, you have to come to the realization that you are responsible. And if it's got to be, it's up to you. It's not up to anyone else but you. And once you seize that power and say, yes, I take charge of my life and I want to live my life the way I want to, then it's like magically things start happening in your life. But until you arrive at that point, then you'll be blaming everything and everyone for where you are. So I hope this really helps. And, I believe that one of the most valuable gifts you can give yourself is that of being financially fit and stable, being authentically successful with your money, and living your life without worrying about money or stressing about it. It's a very, very important thing. And your journey to becoming more inspired and emboldened to live that authentic and financially successful life, I believe, starts every day when you wake up. You think about it. And certainly, I hope you continue listening to some of the smart money tips that I give here, because I feel like they are very holistic in your approach to life. Talks about money, talks about other areas of life. So I want to thank you for taking time to be with me today. And I hope you take the next steps necessary to walking the path of financial greatness. Until we meet again next time, be sure to take good care of yourself. And as always, thanks very much for stopping by. Bye bye for now.